Right, so this is a video of showing how to put laminate floor panels onto the wall. Obviously this is my daughter's bedroom, so I'm not a specialist or anything, but I'm an average DIYer, and you need to be an average experienced DIYer to do this. If you're a novice DIY, you can't do this. You do need some skills and a little bit of know-how. If you've done flooring before of laminate, then you could do this job. Basically it's all the flooring skills of, tongue and groove flooring laminate, how you mallet it in an angle, wedged up, and that's the skill, but in this case it goes on the wall. Tools needed are general tools: a rubber mallet, a leveler, and it really helps if the leveler has got a groove underneath it, like that. So this groove is where all the top bit of the panel can sit, like that. Once the panel is being inserted, you can edge the panel forward and hold it with the level inside the groove, slot the top bit in, and then you can mallet the panel into the other panel below, and then you push it in and you screw it in. So anyhow, so the tools are level, a rubber mallet, simple drill, screw drill, and obviously crucial, straight cuts. You need a circular saw, and that's it. The laminate panels that I'm using are simple, cheap wicks, 8mm thick panels. This wall is about 3.4 meters long, and I've just got 4 boxes, 2 boxes already up. I'm going to have some left over, and that's pretty much it. And it goes on your simple standard tile battens, 20mm thickness tile battens. And obviously the reason for this wall getting laminate flooring is because there's a lot of cracks, which are just superficial cracks on the plaster, not on the bricks. Obviously if it was on the bricks, then you need to work on the bricks first. But because the plaster is quite old, you can just secure it with the battens, and that actually sturdies the plaster even more. And you just need simple bolts going into the brick wall. You need to drill it. That is quite a job in itself. And the reason for the battens, as you can see, the spaces between them are different. The reason for this batten spacing is different is purely because I want to maximize the usage of the laminate flooring. I don't want any wastage, and the wastage I'm having left are those pieces. So I'm doing quite good with this. And what I've done, as you can see, the bottom row, and that's a crucial row, that needs to be absolutely level. So once more, that needs to be absolutely level from one end to the other end, and everything else will fit in level. The bottom row, the first panel is the full panel, then the second panel is a full panel, and then the third panel is just over half panel, and whatever's left from that final panel on the bottom row, that piece was attached here, installed there. And because it was installed there, if you follow that vertical line, the edge, this is where my tile batten is, as you can see. Okay? Because it's crucial that the ends of the panel are screwed in. It needs to be right in the center. This is slightly off to the left, doesn't matter, but it needs to be screwed in, because otherwise those ends will come loose. So the battens pretty much go where the ends of the panel comes and stops. So the second row, small piece, stops there, and that's why that batten was there, and it's 458mm center from the first batten to the second batten. And if we go back, the second row, small piece, and then we've got a full piece there, and another full piece, and on the second row there is a small piece that goes there, and a major piece was left over, so rather than throw that major piece away, I've used that onto the third row, and there you go. That's the third row. It's got that leftover piece there, and it stopped, the edge came to the end there, and if I just go up, as you can see, the batten is there. And that's my third batten, first, second, and the third. Hence why the centers are very different from 458 to 450, 388, and 452, and so on. And that's what I've done. And all these pieces, wherever they end from one side, is where the batten was installed. That's the idea. Okay, and obviously what I'm doing, because this is an outside wall, I'm putting a thin layer of your simple insulation, just your attic insulation, loft insulation would do. Just a thin layer. You just need to rip it off into pieces, and you just need to slot it in with that piece of laminate flooring. It's quite simple to slot it in, push it in, and so on. So this is a two people's job. You can't do it on your own, and I've got my daughter who's helping me. Say hi.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. And she just is holding the other end. You do need two people to work on this. It's impossible to do it on your own. So that's it. And once it's finished, I'll upload more, and I'll show you what it looks like, so you can get an idea. So once again, if you're a novice DIY, don't attempt it. It'll be a waste of money and time. If you're an average confident DIY, then yes, you can do it yourself. You do not need a professional builder to do this, but so far it looks very good. Okay.